Wasn't very much time for Heretics to figure out who their opponent was. There's Blows with that spam from his heaven position, knows the angles well. But as Team Heretics predict, LEV mostly give them the site, so it's a 4v5 post plan. They've got ideas of pushing screens.
Yeah, a quick little ramp take as well by LEV. They're not messing around. Make sure to rapidly take this one. Giving a lot of space towards CT. Perhaps an indicator as well, hearing a bit of that util being used. This post plan from Heretics could be quite potent. Wall's going to have to get baited out here. Time is of the essence. These seconds are going to get bled off the clock, and it looks like Team Heretics are getting antsy. They want to activate. Oh my! It's Neon just decapitates two of them. Waiting and wondering a little bit too far here. Snappy stuff from Sato. What a hell of a pistol round to kick things off.
It's an incredibly aware retake from LEV. Neon's positioning throws the smoke for his players to go for the ramp retake and holds with immaculate patience. It's not the patience of a rookie player, but that's what you're seeing from him over and over again on many different agents. It really feels like he's a special talent that they found. He can do it all.
Yeah.
He's got that aggression. You'll see that on Lotus with the Jet. But they're such a crucial part of the puzzle. A good game plans from both teams too. Heretics knowing they'll get a free A site. I like the Vice Wall from Benji. I like the screens push, the proactivity. There are many teams that have played well on split against LEV, and LEV just play better.
There's a reason why this has been their home territory map. Countless times. Neon is going to be tasked of anchoring here against this Eco that's going to be running him straight down here. Koshimaru's looking to see if he can lead the charge all the way forwards, but peeled back and away with the guns in hands. LEV have got players ready and waiting for every possibility. That is flawless. The back on Lotus, but not enough. That's why they're here. Now, Neon being tested in terms of his anchoring. A lot of util being pulled out of him early. That's just from the Astra util. No one is actually home over towards B main. It's a full evacuation. It forced out the ult from Sato, and he's even looking to see if he can reclaim a bit of space, but peeled all the way back. That ult was going to be running out of juice soon enough. Another mid-take here by Heretics. A lot of pivoting around the map here, but now looking for the refight forwards. They realize that Boo is going to be caught out of sorts, and C's on top of it. And forwards again, Spike with the wall up, and nobody accounting for the corner. Sato just cleaning them up. Lack of awareness again on display here from Heretics. They look to see if they can pick up the pieces, but they're in a 3v5. Spike, sharp is his form. No slowing down, immediate disengage. Doesn't want to give away his life for free.
This is where you see, Brent, the value of the Neon. He's going to take contact again here. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's actually all over the place right now. Prowler sees it swing. Immediate to Benji's dismay. I mean, this is just brutality. You're seeing the individuals of a fast play over towards this B main angle. It was conditioning before, but this time feels very much real. Sending him flying forwards. A stun as well to sit for a game. Oh my God! King's just beaming them all down, and Neon still left to be dealt with. Sitting up towards the back of the site, just a smoke to partition it up. It's a 2v2, very much winnable here for Team Heretics.
Benji could be the hero.
He could be, he needs to square up, and he does indeed. Finds his mark, finds the target that he needed. Now a 2v1, and there's guns to be picked up. Recycled now into the palms of Boo.
This was a light buy.
Away.
This was a light buy round, and they're doing such a good job here. Baiting blows in, the curiosity.
Hold on, taking a peek! Many different directions. For now, though, biding their time, waiting it out, listening to Heretics. Are they going to be ready for this refight attempt?
Three on B main.
Spike down B.
Taking orb. I'm coming to you.
Can mid push.
Yeah, I don't see no one.
I'm just waiting the smoke. Can I fight for you?
Yes. Wait for me.
Bro, can you do Astra stun here? I think
And I
that's...
reveal this and we pick it.
I'll also smoke this. Wait. You can do it now.
I have Phoenix Flash.
Yeah, Phoenix Flash.
Looking for that one here, already pushed back, postured. Leviathan, that refight into main. Cooked him, and Rian's just looking for ways out of it, but the smoke completely cuts him out of the angles. Main control, Spike's all the way up here. That's an immediate, this is a fast, rapid takeover towards that heaven angle, but King and Sato just holding down the ground over towards it, and Spike was just sat tight. No idea at all. Showstopper's going to be unleashed, offloaded, but nobody is home. It was mid-control to name of the game, and LEV were happy to just punch back.
Yeah, now you've lost the Steel Garden availability from Benji Fishy too. Lev have got the advantage in numbers.
Prowler, fast lane to cut this one up.
I think this is all on Boo and the flank through mid.
These kills need to come in now. Wood's individuality is needed. Sharp aim, the marksman, but this is a tough fight indeed. Now the overdrive can be faced by this one, running down. What a prospect that is. Spike taking no liberties. It's all up to Boo. Playing from long range, but listen, already half on the defuse. The win cons being played for and Earth out. Lev are fully dominating this.
The strat from Team Heretics completely misunderstands the pace and the aggression.
The pack moving up into B main.
But there's no Neon stun. Oh, Neon pressured early.
Yeah, he's going to be pressured now, and this is where he's really tested as an anchor player, but already calling for reinforcements. Orb's going to be propped up. Attempt to see if they can flood the fence all the way in here. The trades on point. Immaculate work. Shots all ringing out. Raining true here for Leviathan. And Neon always just being cheeky, adjusting, TPing back and forth. And here's where the discipline again shows itself. Left. No one oversteps, no one overpeaks. It's a crossfire setup that is impossible to get past Orions. They're running out of chances. 9-3 is a possibility if they manage to earn an extra round. A lot of damage being just pumped into them, but that counter spam okay. Kosmaris is right on point. Same with Boo. He's going to be catching the rotates, finally punishing this over-rotation play.
There.
It's an open sight for the taking now. You can get into this post plan with a two-player advantage. They should be more than set up.
First round where they've had an enormous advantage.
Face your fear.
They don't need to be too proactive.
9-4, confirmation at least. One or two players potentially getting tagged. Kind of with the ult, it's going to pop this one off now, with a run it back, and Woodham is going to be able to handle this one. More than set up now for this third round that Team Heretics desperately needed for Lev. Finding their time holding it down, still looking for more opportunities. As they're dropping, all it takes is players are swinging together. Heretics are able to put
players like Rienz to go huge here in this defense half to bring things back.
Goes without saying, a pistol round is necessary stuff here. Benji Fishy, they're going to be aware of this one. He likes to anchor over towards the A site and just going to be able to disengage away from a lot of this spam coming his way. And Team Heretics themselves looking for a bit of a refight attempt. The C's goes wide. It's a bit of a whiff. Hits the corner of the wall, and this damage is being done. Heretics players are being softened up across the board.
They are, however, expecting a bit of a retreat from Lev. And so they've read this fairly decently. Woot and Rienz will have another opportunity to cause some chaos, but the pack that's approaching them outnumbers them enormously.
Uh-oh, here we go. Heretics exploring, but that damage done earlier. Didn't take the most precision out of Neon, but he's still going to fell them nevertheless.
Just hoping that that was an A re-hit and they get in some good retake positions. The pistol rounds, a brutal story for Heretics in their game prior. Yeah. Rearing its head again.
Tapestry keeps going, doesn't it, with this one? It looks to be another pistol round going away of Leviathan for Benji. 50 HP in a dream. Opposite side of the map in a 1v5.
And this beginning to Masters London is not how Benji saw the tournament going. Individually, doing fine. Top of the scoreboard. But struggling as a team to be able to find that potential that they showcased in the EMEA.
You need divine intervention, I think. Just going to be trying to play to the most of his outside step with a stun, anticipating as that really clear. But he burnt up that ult from prior. They're going to be keeping it simple. 4-1 setup on the attack side default. King's going to have his watchful eye on the other side of the map, but the rest of them posturing like they want to go towards his B side. A bit of spam, though. Don't pay off here. It's a good kill to claim, especially on Sado. No ult to earn out, but Spike is willing to see if he can even out the scoreline. Bit of spam into the corner. Here's a lot of damage being done, but not really the right gun for the job. DTP still the hard middle. Blows! How is he managing this?
Oh, that's absolutely outrageous.
Pulls it back from the brink. Team Heretics should have had complete control of it.
And now Kosmaris, 3-13.
They've walked in and just got a feel for him, man. Rough going. Spam hunting for the opportunity. Boo being brought down to single digits here. Deep Prowler jump spot. King gets the acknowledgement he was looking for there. Ensued the vulnerability. Okay, Kosmaris will pick him up. That's going to cause a speed up now. Leviathan looks to make moves forwards, but the Horde not dealt with, and that's just going to be picture perfect. It points out the position of the players. No way to get past that one. Team Heretics now Have to play the retake 4v4, but they don't really have the best guns for it. Swapping it around.
Spike decided not to go for that push into heaven because Sado's already on the wraparound. Lev's job is just to delay.
Must win for Heretics themselves, but they are facing so many obstacles. On forwards, Utah going to be broken. Satcheling forwards on top of it, spraying around. Shorty doing the work in the final blows. Boo's the last one left, and not for much longer. 4-piece to finish it for Spike.
Beast in the game against Paper Rex. Admittedly in a loss, but a close loss.
Yeah, close loss. Putting in a lot of pressure over towards this angle. Boo getting involved. Flipping a switch over towards the door. It's a complete crunch, and Team Heretics on the verge. And there it is, a pistol round earned. Like to be the name of the game. They want to try and take this fight forward. It's a good flash. Dash to the side. It's all compounding now with a util. Augmenting this hit, and Kosmaros looking to see if he can do anything at all. The Odin. Right, two over the job, just takes away two, but not quite enough. It's still a player advantage for Lev. Open access now towards that A site.
Benji, you'd have to be a monster to be able to take this round away, but it's a 1v3. It might be winnable.
V3 just going to try and isolate some of these fights, given an opportunity just for the one. He'll creep ever closer here, fully healthy. But look at this setup here from Lev. Contacting all the way. Benji's got to try and play this one with intelligence. No cues given away. Flash as they choose to fight it. I mean, it's smart stuff, but King draft and comes out of reaction times here, but posted up. Kosmaros is going to be favored there, especially with Neon peeking into him.
A nice crouch position.
Let's take a listen into Lev.
Fique muito bombeado. Aham, abre a porta e só aqui. Aí chega teu comentário. Apagou. Isso. Tá, árvore, o homem.
Preta.
É o pelinho que serve. Tá bem difícil, gato.
Tinha um cara na caixa da barreira.
Homem A ainda.
Well, I can't lie, every time we do a listening, feels like the team's cursed to lose the round. But all good. King and Blows will do their best in a position like this. Team Heretics, though, not willing to let it slip.
I think if Lev can even apply pressure to draw out the showstopper, that would be a win in a round like this. 2v5.
Blows considering it, at least with the flash. Forwards, gets a connection. Dodge one there, showstopper. Tries to place it up close here, but Wu just takes him out.
I think that's a silver lining, Brett.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't think that's bad for just showing himself on A and now moves over to C. Just mixing up where that paranoia is going to be. What an ult towards the back.
Okay,
He's going to stick it.
Cuts us up over towards the staircase. Hold on, this player's way out to the open. Neon's the one to deal with it. Still these anchoring spots and positions. It's Rian's backs against the wall alongside Boone. He needs a bit of a bailout now because he is way out into the open. There's no form of help arriving. Not right now. This is fast and loose. Boone attempted a timing. He just gets the one. What a trade is in sight once more. You see, backside of the Team Heretics timeout has actually left it want to take this one all the way over towards the B site. Completely open here, just a bits and pieces of util. The Thorns that would lay it down to see if they can delay this take all the way forwards. What a shot by Sato, still overwhelmed now, but that util, still guarding, going to be finding a multitude of value forwards, and that Shorty, not good enough. Just pointing towards the toes. Can't do much about that. Still, big player advantage, and this...
Who's thinking about it?
Neon, he's just slipped it all the way through. Takes the path through heaven, and now it's going to be assailed again from multiple directions, but the movement, oh my goodness! How is he getting away with this?
He is unbelievable. What on earth are Team Heretics doing running at him like that as well?
They knew he was there.
Just giving away so many sound cues, making it easy for him to hold the angle. And he's on it again for Rians.
Sharp as anything.
He's already by far and away. Our rookie.
Got to get in control of the game somehow, and a forced fight over towards it. Kashmaris is not set up with any form of util. Just hoping that the sharpshooting of the Sheriff might pay off. Benji tries to help out. He's traded, though. 3v3, you can't scoff at it. Team Heretics have wins and ways to get back into a round like this.
Lev, though, they're just going to pump the brakes. They're going to make it so difficult for Team Heretics to figure out where they're going. Boo's position is good, and Lev don't have the easiest answers to go in there and push him around, but Boo is also one of the weaker individual players. I'm not sure if they go and challenge him, Boo's going to be able to come up with the double kill, triple kill to win the round. They are kind of relying on things going into Woot and Rians.
Just holding for now, though, pinging out the weaponry.
They would be guessing correctly too, Heretics.
Yes.
They had a round like this earlier, though, and Lev's execute was too good. This time, though, no duelist available. Now it's going to be harder.
Bit of clearance into the corner here. DTP is Spike. Sees those going to be stopping in his tracks and just need a bit of bailout and help from the rest of the team. The Brumbo's going to be committed. That's an ult from them. Okay, Nightfall's going to be used towards the back of the side. It's Woot quickly overwhelmed. Spike matters into his own hands here, and Rian's twisting, turning, wondering which direction to look in. Does cut away the sound cues for the fast rotate, and Boo, and accounted for, up onto that flank here with a Sheriff. It's Rian's just really trying to keep a steady hand, steady aim in the moment. Not good enough. Spike's movement just offsetting where those shots were going. The plan into backside is going to make it all the more difficult now. Budo does pick up the weapon. Rifle in hand is going to make the most of it.
He's also got a flash if he finds out where these left players are positioned. But I think it's really tough here.
Cover going out.
And Heretics need this. They need something.
Again, he's going to reveal his position now with a paranoid that sent flying forwards. Time is going to start to tick rapidly at this point. He realizes he's going to make a go for it now. No messing around, fully running around inside the smokes. It's good, adjusting forward. The pre-fire not quite. 1 HP. Defuse now, stuck half, all the way. Boo, boo, boo. He's making the play. And that is outrageous stuff.
Opposite side of the map, LEV have been opening C a lot.
Sending it rapidly over towards this area. Flashes up and over towards the top there alongside that nade. It's a much deeper Vice one. It's going to be delaying potentially forward towards the back of the side. It's a flood defend. Benji stands a test. He's put under a tremendous amount of pressure, yet still coming up with the goods. It's a 3-piece for him in a round. Plenty more bodies where that came from too. Team Heretics have complete control over towards C. They have stunted the hit of LEV.
Benji's been the one player for Heretics who's actually been able to find value whenever he's been contested. But LEV haven't gone into him very often. He'll be relishing more moments like that, begging for him.
Yeah, bringing the fight to him. His individual form has not been lacking.
LEV are dangerous in 2v4 spots if you give them anything.
They definitely are. It's what we saw. I mean, Heretics were committing ults in the 2v5 earlier. It's how much pressure this LEV team do exert. Yeah, that will make it a little bit nicer. Blows, handed an uneasy task and impossible. He's got the operator in his hands here. Deep TP though into the back. This is a fast play. He's going to be cutting up the angles. A full stick might be punished. Yes, indeed. Cosmars is straight onto the line. Perfectly played through the door, slipping a net. That's going to be caught by Benji Fishy. They've laid out the trap. Leviathan just walking directly into it, and the wiser towards it. Even the shot's just not going their way. Heretics
to take a sizable lead.
Yeah, might be another correct read as well from Heretics. He's got 3 players posture towards that B site. Leaving Benji Fishy to his devices. Trusting him. Not misplaced with the way that he's been playing.
It's another mound open from Leviathan, but this time they leave King lurking over towards A, so they have options maybe to look to sneak back in. He's looking for a little bit of information on that A side, just audio information. But it is hard for LEV to try to get back in on that side of the map.
The later Leviathan played us as well, the worse it's going to be for them with Root Showstopper. Pace might be required. Boo. Very deep TP, and that's just purely for information. Didn't see anything up towards that rubble angle.
There.
Schmar's going to be taking point.
King's giving them an option to pivot away from this C hit if it doesn't work.
Well.
And Woot's Showstopper.
Okay, there it is, immediately unleashing it directly into the corner. Blood being drawn out, a horn reveals 2. 30 seconds left. Where the hell do you go if you're Leviathan? Flipping a switch, but you are panicking at this point.
Yeah, King didn't even keep the space on A, so Neon and Blows can't go back to him.
Not anticipating it at all here. You have big ults to utilize, but only 20 seconds to do so. Off into the corner, Neon finds it, still 30 HP. Whittled it down, still guarded. Now going to be used. Execution style, this is the shorty brought out. Boo's going to be overwhelmed swiftly because Mars straight in there, knifing! Stabbing away in the back, it's not even necessary. Looms up, denies him of that chance. Flipper's going to be on the switch there to the door, taking B main control. This time over towards A. It's a scuttling and scurrying at the footsteps. Couple of bullets also whistling past, and King might be looking for a timing. Hold on, body blocks that one. Oh my God, what is this? Taking the play. The matters into his own hands there. Just a 1-for-1 before the trade is in sight, and now a pivot into a different direction. Over towards the B site, slow going though. It's contact plays all the way for Heretics, and they've got themselves deep map control. Spike. Level of awareness here. Holding tight, the plant's going to be going down with no real pushback.
Boo still has a paranoia for post here.
They're going to be fighting this one surely. Hold on, that's Util out into his hands. The most unfortunate timings, but Spike is going to be paying the price as a result of it. Neon, deep dash. Cuts up the angles, but he's still hunting, searching for a couple of these heads. Hold on, his discipline! LEV just biding their time, and suddenly it's brought into a 1v2. Kosmaros, all in his hands. High-low setup being played, dashing, sliding forwards. Makes the best of a foul moment there.
Could catapult themselves into the lead.
Cooked them. The nade, flash, haunt up and overhead. Doesn't ping out any of the players, the opposition. Leviathan just going to peel all the way back. Fading like they're fighting. Neither side seems to be too interested in it. Boo's going to be still holding on to a lot of this space. Rians wants to really sell this one. I think the path would still be remaining around this A site.
Boo's calling so far has been lovely as well. He's given them zero opportunity to find out where they are around the map. It's been extremely quiet. And they've been testing the very limits of where LEV are holding. LEV are going to have to start adjusting and looking to re-challenge, re-fight into some areas. The kind of stuff that was working really well for them on Split. Trailblazer goes out and grabs him a bit of information here on A. And that's going to allow King to lean over with Neon. But they still don't know that this pop is about to hit.
Yeah, and here it is. Nightfall, flash forwards, going to be dodged in time. Thorns to potentially play around. Neon's trying to really square up, draw blood out of them. Kosmaros, though, so they slipped all the way into that back of sight. Showstopper, extra element going to be thrown into the mix, and a bit of a free fire into the corner. Guessing game, still gets the job done. Full side control into the post plant. Your Thorns are going to be layered down on top of it. Heretics in a great position here. LEV just contacting all the way in, not using any util. They haven't even revealed that they've already walked all the way forwards. It's a double flash in through the back of the site. Sato adjusting his aim in time forwards again, but that's going to be the overdrive popped off Woods. What a time to activate! Okay, looking for round two. Flash forwards, updraft to see if he could catch any stragglers. What is that? My God, slimmest of margins. Rian's just going to be decapitated. Hold on, Kosmaros is up next. This is getting a little bit testy now.
I mean, Benji has possibly won the round for you with this lurk, and yet Neon has still found 2 targets over towards Rubble.
It's going to hand over a couple of guns, isn't it?
If they're too noisy, though, these Thorns are going to get popped, and it's going to slow things down and give Neon another chance to contest at Waterfall.
He's deaded it, but I don't think you're going to realize that Benji has worked all the way into the back of sight.
Cover going out.
It's a good smoke.
Control over towards C, it is. Locks off the Waterfall angle. Boo's going to commit to the plant.
Planted.
Everyone has their job to do, though, on Team Heretics' side.
It's the guns that have been dropped as well.
Yeah.
Now picked up by spikes and blows.
One of the biggest problems, 2 shots going wide there from the Outlaw. That could have been paying absolutely everything. Slicing and dicing his way through, just 1 blade left. He's not going to get that reset in time, but players are toppling. It's all up to Boo now. That rifle handed over could just be spelling defeat and doom. What is that? Unreal work from Neon.
Towards A, the majority of these rounds now looking towards a fast C pop.
TTP. Boo's going to be cancelling that one. Didn't feel like it was safe enough to hard commit into it, but he does clear that backside control, so it lets Team Heretics work their way all the way in.
How do you win a post plant here against Sato's Showstopper? Heretics are going to have to be aggressive somewhere.
Yeah, fighting aggro might have to be the name of the game. Waterfall control. Posturing like they wanted to take some level of it.
They're going to threaten like they were pushing Waterfall, but actually just leave that deep wall there. Really nice, really intelligent, but they still haven't got an advantage prior to Sato going for the retake.
Not going to be broken. Nade rebounds into the corner. Spike. Paranoia is going to be ready now, and it's going to be sending it flying forwards. Here it is, Showstopper. Rapids right into the corner. The collateral damage might have almost been done. Softened up the opposition. It's a good trade, though, by Woot, and he is on a sliver of HP. Moving forward steadily at that. The team is just trying to take this one with as much coordination as possibly can. LEV, the shooters this time not hitting. It is all Heretics. Trailblazer is going to be used to re-clear that B main control. King's going to be spotted out here. Prowler forwards and just walking up, using the fast lane as a bit of coverage fire. King might not even anticipate the backside control. He's already lost it. Still, he sees the traces, spoils it out. Guardian spangling away, just couldn't reset it in time, and it's Team Heretics. Again, they swarm the opposition, and the attempt at a flood defense is dismantled.
I love how fearless Kosmaros is playing in this map too. Found his feet here.
Hold on, what is this?
Showstopper rip, just in case Neon and Spike were here.
It's an all expended.
They're just trying to get the plant down.
Yeah, just trying to see if they can earn themselves a bit of space. Wrapping around the side. Yeah, that rocket's not going to be finding its mark, but quite telling, I think, of the mentality of Heretics. They are feeling like they have to use everything.
Yeah, a bit of fear there.
Just to keep a foothold, a handhold into this map. Just want to get out. Neon still alive and active, and that means that anything is possible. Planning towards the back. He's already in the one kill. Trade is there. Rapid though. Spike still on top of it all. Looking to see if he can earn himself half a bit of spam though. But Solved good enough to play off the back of it. Brings Team Heretics up to 12 on the cusp now, sending it all the way to Ascent. Dash. It's going to be primed here. Neon is under that pressure. Oh my! Just skewers the opposition and a flick of the wrist. Why not? Fancy stuff all around and quick shooting. On point from Neon. Gives him access to a sight line. Neon stun's going to be collapsing. Also going to be offloaded though, and this is over towards the B side. Cosmarch is trying to create that sound pressure. Lev not buying it though. He had a stack of bodies ready and waiting over towards the B side, and now desperation as Team Heretics will move over towards C. Big ultra could be utilized, but with a player disadvantage, they probably want a little bit more than that.
The spike is not committed to the C-walk. Team Heretics have done this a lot, where they try to contact into space that they think is going to be a little weaker, a little open.
Retrieving flash.
But Boo doesn't have his ult to be able to reconnect with the rest of the team. He's going to have to make it a bit noisy.
Cover going out.
Decision time here for Team Heretics.
LEV
Go for this one here.
LEV are finding themselves bunched up, a little bit passive, the positions, but they're going to be in a good spot to retake towards C as soon as the confirmation comes in.
3v5 is going to be opted into here. The plan goes down. Spam not finding too much. Still a 3v5 though. This Horn. Fly forwards. It is dealt with. Broken in time. Smokes to cut off the angles. Deep flash. Confirms nobody is backside here. The rest of Team Heretics is going to be playing this one shoulder to shoulder. It's going to come down to seeing how sharp are their shots. Neon, hold on, slicing through them. Playstorm in hands, making it awfully tricky. Squaring up though, Rians! Leaves it into the hands of Boo! Can't get it done, but my God, did they pressure them?
Rians almost delivers it on a platter for Team Heretics.
Up to them to piece it together to see what they can get. Gonna spam into the corner, Woot is way up into the sky. Shot down like a clay pigeon. Sato though, surely gonna be going down here. Yes, Util's good alongside that overdrive. Kosmaris gonna be mopping up a couple of pieces of the opposition. Forwards though, that is insanity by Spike. Insane with the reaction times. Prowler forwards, anticipating the re-swing. Lev, they can't be stopped.
They're doing a B and C default here. Looking to try to push Neon away if he was opping in an aggressive position. Threatening the B-pop, but there's a ice wall there. It's going to be a fake B-pop into C by the look of things.
Immediately force out the Seekers. Lev are not messing around. They are following the sound cues.
They need to bait this Vice wall without getting anybody killed.
Biding their time for now, anticipating there could be a refight from Lev.
It's very passive positioning from LEV on the A side of the map. I don't like it.
No,
they've lost
given up
all of that info.
all the control very early on. It's because none of the Seekers are moving over there.
But at the same time, the Vice wall at B not being tripped.
Dogs.
Close one's
it's
a
going to get the
fight.
spot, yeah. He's trying to square up. I think he realized that Boo was potentially isolated, but he's going to play a bit more patiently now. And back towards the A side. Heretics getting the right read.
What a round to go and re-explore A. It's so difficult, and yet this is the one round LEV are nowhere near.
Yeah, and has pulled all these players away with 40 seconds remaining, but they may have realized, hold on, we may have over-rotated. Now they're hard committing. Playing all the way around towards it.
Boo, what a masterclass.
It's being sold by the smokes. The door being flipped. That's Koshmaris as well. This is fully saying that there's a presence over towards A. It has evacuated the C site. Extra layer on top though with Nightfall. Just so they're not second-guessing themselves alongside the showstopper 2. Neon, he's posted that forwards! How is he hitting that? Didn't even look like he was aiming towards that point, yet still he takes Woot out.
Benji's ultimate, absolutely critical here. Biggest tool to save Heretics.
He's going to be waiting for the util to be used here to just delay, bleed some extra seconds off the clock, and there it is. Utilized now, it causes that full evacuation out. Lev are going to have their weapons taken away. Rapidly looking to reassert themselves here with their player advantage situation. Heretics trying to play up close here. Chances to IoT to take it all the way to map 3. Wall's going to be triggered. Thorn's already deaded. It's so damn awkward already here, but Heretics, they can just pluck them to pieces, pick them apart with the rifles in hands, the time ticking. It's forcing the play into their hands right now. For Leviathan, they need more. They need absolute brilliance, and it's just not on display for Heretics.
How much have they learned, and how much can Team Heretics play in a similar way to put that pressure on?
Well, it feels like a bit of a hard read here. Team Heretics fully contacting all the way up until they get towards the doorstep. A site completely open. They're sort of taking it. Did use a bit of util, bits and pieces. The dart was committed, but it's going to be a plan into the back of the site and a full retake played for.
They actually still have really good post-plant util. Neon stun, paranoia.
Yeah. Budo not really in a position to use it from hell. He's going to be holding in main, so we'll see how this gets used. Shorty, posted up. Stun as well to peel away the LEV players.
They're going to look to fight
They're going to try and fight
paranoia.
this into door. Yeah, they are. The paranoia already sweeps its way forwards, but not expecting this one already. Distractions being played for. What is that flash? Everybody blinded up, and King, what a play to make. His team happy to capitalize. They swarm on the opposition. Smelling that blood in the water. It's a full defuse from blows. He's got safety in numbers. He knows that his team has got his back. Pistol round.
Vamos rodar?
Saiam.
Queixo M1. Cansei de fazer algo meio?
Eu tenho garagem,
Não,
guys.
estamos standard,
E
Bruno.
agora é macro.
É macro
Eu
agora.
vá.
Câmera do Cypher. Quebrar a câmera, quebrar a câmera. Peraí.
Domínio A, né? Passar a vinha.
Calma, tô eu no meio, calma.
Cuidado na King, eu
Se eu
tenho a B.
contato, eu vou bangar e vou abrir, Bruno. Se tiver close minion. Tô perto do A, tá, King?
O cara tá perto.
Vamos indo pra lá. Dá o Vou dar uns tiros. Varanda. Tome varanda, 2.
There's constant information being delivered out. Commands rattled, I think, from some of the sound cues that are being heard.
They're about to walk into Neon.
Neon's right there, though. Unanticipated onto that angle. The slide is the second layer to this plan. Trap might be sprung, but how the hell do you get past all of this now? King reveals his hand, but he's happy to do so. He knows that they're not going to want to wade into the judge angle. Not too willingly.
He is at some point going to run out of these smokes. He's got around 20 seconds until another one can be deployed.
Dissipates.
There's a gap here for Team Heretics to look for a pick.
Just about 30 seconds down onto the clock here. 3v5 though. Economy's going to be pressed if Team Heretics end up losing this one and giving away the guns, but they're going to contact in as much as they possibly can. It's a good swing. Rians rips away 2. Now there needs to be a bit of a speed up here from the rest of the Heretics squad. Boo's going to be TPing in, trying to get that plan down. Coverage on his side. Benji Fishy take it out. Bullet to the chest, and Neon is just...
Oh, Neon's stuck here now.
He is. Not too sure what's going on here. Just pot shots raining down on him. Players on multiple angles here. It's going to have to be insane reaction times. Call for the pause, though. These players are still hard committed onto different angles, though.
And he's always got his teleport to be able to escape here.
Yeah, he's playing within range this time. But Benji's going to be close. Shoulder to shoulder, and that's just a little pre-fire. Rians, knowing the angles like the back of his hand.
He was fishing for that one a couple of times.
Yeah, re-exploration by Lev.
Yeah, Lev want to make a play now. Down a player, what a response.
I mean, that's spam.
Yeah, beautiful.
Straight through, up the gut. Sado is also getting involved, just takes a peek, takes the head clean off, and he's going to be risky business from Lev here. They're down a player. Looking to see if they can even things up. The drone is going to be met with a paranoia, but it gets the tag that they were looking for. King is in a lot of trouble. That is lovely work by Rians. Preempts it. At least the TP was going to be online, just swinging it way forwards. Blows has gone down too, and that's going to crack over the B side, calling for that immediate adjustment.
Sado's burned his ultimate there, thinking that it was a full A-pop. King even got lucky.
Defense is potent, though. Any amount of attacking rounds that Team Heretics can get will be good for them. It's even out immediately with that pick from Neon, but oh my god, he's going for a little bit more. Anchoring it down, holding it down over towards the staircase, but he needs a bit of a bailout, needs some assistance. That's going to be the fast lane. Try and help him out. Insert some of his teammates with reinforcements, gives him possibility of peeling back, but Rian's cutting it up, tight to the angle, not anticipated. Benji's right there alongside him, shoulder to shoulder, but again, snappy, magnetic stuff from Spike. Looking at a multitude of directions now, wondering where the next fight is going to be coming from. Boo, deep TP, past the line. This might be completely unexpected, but Neon has got his eye well trained on it. Waiting for the overextension, waiting for the signs of life. Smoke, though, it's good stuff by Boo. Postured and pushed back up onto the line. Spike was just making sure to lock down the angle, and Neon's job was made simple. Performance, especially when he's leading the charge, the rest of his team there. Cutting it up, they spotted out where Neon is. The Paranoia's going to be sliding and gliding forwards. Another reflash and a play, that is good. Fighting out deeper towards Tree. He's going to be putting the squeeze on the anchor plays. Rosado still looking for the re-clearance. Benji right on top of it. Koshmaras as well. Inserts himself into the conversation. Adds another one to the tally.
Getting for them to do something aggressive through B main.
For the deep B push. TP's from Boo as well. He's going to get a lot of clearance up through mid, and it's attempted to punish, I think, of where Spike likes to play. Roaming and floating around the map. He loves the jump spot off the fountain.
Yeah, if Neon was tucked in that position, Towards close mid as well. Maybe
Here it is.
they could have got an early pick.
He's doing it now. Will Boo get the punish?
No.
A couple of bullets, yeah. Just sails past. Sada with the same setup. Molly in his hand, looking to send this one flying forwards, but that is the benefit of the Neon. You can skip straight past, you can disrespect it entirely! Because Morris does not care at all. King, 2 for his trouble, traded out by Benji. Damage already being done. Pace being set by Koshmaros. Now we're seeing blows again. I'm going to play full retake here. Shocked might get a bit of damage done, a bit of work. Koshmaros up towards the top, and he could play spoiler, punishing this one when the drone comes out, swinging wide. They're not expecting it. Forwards, blows, snaps to it. There's a couple of bullets left remaining. This is a 2v2, and the spike is still not down. Heretics have got to make a play for this. They full commit this time. They successfully get themselves into the post plant. Still danger though, especially with this Odin spam. Just never know, you might just get beamed down at a moment's notice, but the double up is called for. Team Heretics playing crossfire setup, holding each other's backs. Deep dart, no tags, and the shot just going wide here. Benji Fishy alternating his position, now tucking in and calling for that 3-2-1 swing. Oh my!
A main space early on.
They're rapid, using util. It's a paranoia.
King's got a judge. Does he go for it?
They're not hiding their intent at all, but there are players that potentially could make a play. It's a no-scope into the smoke. Neon going fishing for it, doesn't actually find it here. Way ahead of it. Forwards now, that's a big reveal from the dart. Boo's gonna get tagged up, counter spam to find these kills. Koshmaros has got it. Drone's gonna be used to clear this one out. Fast and loose now. It's the way that this is being played. Lev grouped up, Hunter's Fury now. This is meant to stop and punish. It's stunted them for now. Blows are being caught way out into the open, and that follow-up tag softening up King. Now we see the ult offloaded, run it back from Sado, is jumping down, eventually traded out, but he does claim the one! What is that by Neon? Finding these kills. Shrouded, covered up, how are LEV doing it? That is just ridiculous!
Neon over towards Cat. He's trying to stop that A push if it did come through. This round though, Boo calling a little bit of a slower pace. Prodding in both directions and getting Woot set up on that angle. Great punish on blows.
Attack side up though, Neon's time to shine. Points out the barrel, and that gives him the timing to take. It's evened out almost immediately.
Blow for blow there, Woot and Neon. But Sado was the star of the prior, and if Benji Fishy tries to make a play, thinking that B's gone a little weaker without that Sova in position, he may have a bit of a difficulty on his hands.
It's diligence here by Team Heretics, just trying to pick away at the defense. Taking out the trip, slow going, but 45 seconds left. Benji, complete control of B main.
Spike drop.
The call is made, looking to end over towards B. The pressure is going to be on Spike here, alongside Sato. See what they can do in a spot like this. A lot of Utah waiting, but they've got those rifles trained regardless for it. Trying to adjust it in time. It's just the one. Leading it forwards though. Benji is all the way forwards, and no one ready to trade him out, but that is a bit of an overheat Spike. Setting it flying forwards. He wasn't expecting a couple of more players, I think, to just scale all the way in. It's a TP by King. Cemented now, rooted, anchoring towards it with the judge in hand up towards lane. Shots fired, it's traded immediately. Neon straight there in a 1v1, but time. 7 seconds remaining. The pressure's on. A tap from Rians. A tap from Rians. He hasn't committed. And Neon with the read. Plays the time, peels back, and earns LEV that 8th round.
Switching sides.
Boo took a risk on Lotus, and it paid off for him in the clutch. Riens takes... There's no real trips even to interact with.
Have to anchor them back, forwards and away. Big reveal. One way at least with the cage. Something to play off of Boo. He's trying to play this one close, cutting it up. It's 2 players. Blink of an eye. It is traded now in a 2v3 for this pistol. Koshmaros feeling like he has to go for this one now. Visually gliding his way into the fight. Spotting multitudes of targets, but it needs pure heroics. He can't stand up to it. The test that LEV are putting on display right now. Good shots from Rians. Shock darts at the ready. To be sidestepped and dodged for now. The dart not revealing it. 75 health to work with. Double dab, leaping into the fray. Down blows Luminari, but now fully committing. Player advantage here to Heretics. It's a grand opportunity, but it needs a little bit more to bring it over the line. The fast lane's going to be causing that pressure. Spike fighting forwards, brought down anyway. The movement trying to adjust to the game, as Sado left now alone. 1v2. Oh! It's misery and heartbreak again for this Heretics squad.
And it's Sado again. He runs Ascent. The desk was saying when they think of Ascent, they think of players like Riens. You better start thinking about players like Sado. He's outrageous here.
Jogador vivo.
The adjustment here.
Resta inimigo.
Small reset of the recoil. And he's 17-7. Takeover game. No dash, no cloudburst. Crazy position to play.
Try and fight his way out if the fight comes to him. Smoke up, bit of spam. It's going to go both ways here. Looking hunting for the kill. Sato almost on the mark.
It's the same defensive setup. If you go tree, Kosh and Boo are going to whack you with the paranoia and stun. But they've seen it once, so Lev pivot. Other direction. Low's drone in towards B indicates this is going to be a B split.
But, sent flying by Rian is looking to cancel that drone out. Keep Lev guessing as they go into this B split now. It's onto the anchoring players. Benji Fishy, Rian's going to do a lot from this spot. It might be getting some backup as well, arriving. 30 seconds remaining. They're calling for a pivot. A space taken by King. He's calling for the pack to move over. They have 24 seconds left. They don't have A main control. Sato is looking for a kill here. Out into the open. The utils are being held. It's a game of timings, and right now Lev might be winning it. But the insurance policy potentially played for. Hold on, kills collected. It's all on Woot. A main being watched for
10
now.
seconds left.
Pings out for the potential plan position, but it's a safe plan, and it's being watched for in the main smoke. Spike protects the VIP, and Benji is to watch in dismay as it all falls apart.
This whole game, they have not wanted to go towards Benji Fishy. He's just never had an opportunity to...
Round at a time, otherwise they will be exiting far earlier than anticipated.
It was both America's teams up for elimination today. The region hyped up heading into London, but EMEA, first on the chopping block, is their #1 seed.
A shotgun. Josh Mars is praying that the action's going to be leaning towards him. The flash, he does not pull the trigger. Does not reveal where the setup might be. Stray shot, Woot. Jump spotting for the information here. Slow round being called here by King, just wants to work the map.
Remember last time they went for that B-split fake and he walked in through tree.
Fast now, it's rapid onto the approach, but Fishy almost getting caught out into the open. Terratics certain themselves playing more anchoring positions, but the Molly's going to be cancelling that drone out. He's not able to look for the information he was hunting for here. Heroics players need to step up.
And it's Kosh.
And wondering where to step up to. This paranoia is good, but hold on, the TP to TP. Fake play. Pulls down these players out into the open. There's 30 seconds remaining. Hunter's Fury is picture perfect. Kosh is trying to divide of where the site is. Slicing and dicing, going back over towards B because that is where Sato has been inserted this entire time. It feels inevitable. It's on the anchoring players once more. Benji and Rians, what can they do? Weak weaponry in hands, 13 seconds remaining. Time might be theirs to play for. Rapid plays all around. Rians might have just done it to save them, but King's doing the damage. It's all on to Boo. Backside, all to play for. He's gotta survive. He's gotta live. But he's bought him that lifeline. 1 round more.
Lev have probably already won the game.
Yeah.
Here's a tiles crunch.
Trying to make a play for it. Woot's going to be punished almost immediately, but Neon is position completely accounted for! And just like that blink of an eye, it's all gone so damn wrong. Leviathan, not eliminated today. The protagonists in this story, in this tale, the tournament run will continue.
After being picked by Paper X,